everybody, welcome to the HopCast.
Thanks for journeying over to Ravenswood with us today.
Right, so we're here at Metropolitan Brewing, and we're here with Doug and Tracy.
Yeah, so thanks for having us.
Right on.
Yeah.
Of course.
We follow you guys online. It's an honor to have you here finally.
Yeah.
Twitter does it again. So we've been here before, never for one of the tours, but you guys had like a little bit of a theater production actually. I don't know if it was early this year or something called Beer, but it was really entertaining. We had a good time.
That's
it's the
right.
Neo-Futurists here in the neighborhood. They've been here for 20 years now,
Yeah.
and we've been big fans of theirs, and they've been drinking buddies of ours for a long time, and they wanted to do this play in a brewery, and we're opening a brewery, so we actually agreed to do it before we even had the space built out.
Oh, wow.
So
It was great. The show was called Beer. It was about beer. And it was a musical puppet show.
Yeah,
So-
it was actually very, very entertaining.
fun,
We
yeah.
enjoyed it.
they're very talented people. We're proud to be in the neighborhood with them. So.
Yeah, plus it was a great opportunity to come out here and check this space out. Like it was like right when you guys really had started going up. So but it's also good to be here now and see how you progressed. That you just had your year anniversary
Of our first brew,
That's right.
December 14th.
Yeah, so congratulations
Thank
to you
you.
guys.
Fortunately, we're a lot better at it now.
So that was the first brew here, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
The first full commercial brew.
We actually acquired the space in August 08. Built out, did some modifications and work, and got the place ready. So the first brew wasn't in until December.
Right.
Okay.
But
So for people out there who aren't familiar with Metropolitan, I mean, you guys are only a year old, and I'm not sure how far you distribute, but for right now, you're doing primarily lagers. You've got a Kolsch in there, but and you've just come out with the Generator Doppelbock.
Yep, that's
So
right. Yeah, we distribute all over Chicagoland, 8 counties.
Okay.
And then we do 3 regular beers. We're basically building ourselves around being a lager brewery. So we have Dynamo Copper Lager, Flywheel Bright Lager. This is the Dynamo.
This
That's
is
the Flywheel.
Yep.
And then Crankshaft Kolsch beer, which is technically an ale, but it's brewed like a lager.
Yeah, right.
Colder fermentation. And then we just came out in September with our first seasonal.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, November. September, Crankshaft Kolsch came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
November. Sorry.
And the seasonal, I was really excited about this. It was Generator Doppelbock. Generator. In the German tradition, it uses the ATOR suffix.
Okay.
So generator worked
Yeah,
perfectly
everything.
into our naming
Salvator,
scheme.
Optimator.
Yeah.
Of course, Jonathan Cutler at Peace took Fornicator. I figured it was just a matter of time.
Of course, he would do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the generator's available draft only right now, no bottles, but it makes people go out to the bar, try something special.
And who doesn't want to do that?
That's
Exactly.
the truth,
If you're
right?
just drinking home all the time, then
Yeah.
you're lonely.
We're Chicagoans. We know what to do in the winter. You bundle up and you go to the bar and hang out with your friends. Right?
That's right. I've had the pleasure of tasting the Generator and Generator, and it's quite nice. Very. I mean, it's. I mean, when I think up until now, think of Metropolitan. Some of the my favorite session beers, and then this was quite a turn as far as that goes. But it's just a nice, clean Doppelbock, really, really delicious stuff. And
Thanks.
yeah, I hear you make quite a number of mean bocks. That's kind of like so.
Yeah, we did a experimental Eisbach for the Barrel Age Beer Festival
that's right,
in November, which
Yeah.
was kind of fun. And that's where you make a normal Bach and then freeze it and remove a portion of the water, the ice, and so it concentrates the flavors a little bit. And then we aged it for a couple of days on wood, charred oak, and it was a cool experiment.
What was really fun about that is our intern brewers did that beer.
Oh,
So we
great.
gave them the space
Yeah.
and the materials and advice, and they actually conceptualized it and did all of the work, and we're really proud of them. I mean, hopefully we inspired them to do that.
Yeah.
You know, now one of them works at Goose and another one has a different job. So,
So how many people do you have working in the space normally?
2.
Just the two of us.
And Phelps.
And Phelps down here under the table. We do have a couple of regular volunteer/interns who help us out, particularly on bottling day, because we really need the assistance then. 4 to 5 people makes a world of difference. When we used to bottle by ourselves, just the two of us, it took us 4 days.
Wow.
Because we would label the bottles, build the packaging, bottle the beer, pack the beer. But now with some additional people helping us out, we can do it in about 6 hours.
Of course, we have the legendary Ann Halt, who
shout out on Twitter.
Yeah, she is basically our right-hand woman. She does a little bit of everything. She manages our online store. She does our email list. A lot of promo work, Twitter, that type of thing. But she's amazing. Like I say on our website, keep your eye on Ann Hall because she'll be running this place inside of 10 years. So that's it, though. The 2 regular payroll people are sitting right here.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we do it all here, from brewing to drinking.
Yeah, so, I mean, it seems like you've packed in a lot for a year. And so what's coming up for 2010?
Well, we have a really big event in Chicago this year. The Craft Brewers Conference is going to be here. It was in Boston last year, San Diego the year before that. So our goals, especially for the first quarter, are kind of revolving around that, because our sales are going to skyrocket because of all of the people getting excited about CBC being here and then actually CBC happening here. So right now we're just kind of laying low and just waiting to see what happens. Just pumping out the beer and doing sales, and we'd like to move into southern Wisconsin if we can.
Okay.
Cool.
We'd like to move further out into Illinois. We've already talked to someone who does the top 2/3 of the state, a distributor. So hoping to just keep growing and expanding and put in another row of tanks and just keep the business healthy.
We want to keep up with the seasonals too, do some new beers. We're working with a Southside homebrewer to do a alt beer for the spring.
Excellent.
And it's Russ Chibi. And he's an alt genius. He's been to Dusseldorf a few times and really has studied the style. And so I think we're going to get a really nice, authentic alt beer as our spring seasonal.
And when you're looking for an authentic alt, what kind of things are you looking for?
It's kind of like again, it's an ale that's brewed like a lager, just like a Kolsch, but it tends to be darker and more bitter and dry with a slight touch of sort of a caramely flavor.
Okay.
But it's kind of like the German brown ale.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that would be pretty exciting. So, like, because you don't see too many people doing the alt beers. I know Jonathan Cutler just had one, but
Yep.
it's always fun to try those when they come out. Like, it's just so rare to see them.
Yeah, you don't see that.
Cutler always does an excellent job on those beers. His Kolsch is outstanding. And
Schwartz was amazing.
Yeah.
He's an excellent brewer. We're really proud to be a part of Chicago Brewing because there's some incredible talent here.
And everyone's working really hard at it. You're not just drinking all the time. You're hustling and getting stuff done.
Right.
We bust a lot of them. Yeah.
It's a pretty tight-knit group here, too, as well, from what I understand.
It's actually nauseating. We're drinking buddies and we're all friends, and we all traveled to Boston to go to CBC, and then we hung out with each other in Boston. I mean, we help each other out. You know, being the only lager brewery in town, whenever somebody decides to do a lager, they come and take yeast.
Cool.
Our filter broke down for a couple of weeks, and Pete Crowley down at Rock Bottom, I rented a truck and we wheeled his filter on and we borrowed it for a week.
That's great.
We're really in a strong community here, and I think it's because we all are in it because we love beer. We love craft beer, and we want to have a Midwestern, have a Chicago regional pride in the beer made here.
I think too long Chicago has not been a home of beer. And, one time there were almost 50 breweries in the city. Milwaukee, St. Louis went on to become the Midwestern brewing centers, but Chicago was too. The same German immigrants came here and opened breweries. Somehow it didn't survive, and a number of reasons maybe behind that, but there's no reason we can't bring it back.
No.
I mean, it's certainly flourishing at this point, and like there's just
Yeah.
more and more
Constantly
things
growing.
happening, even if it's bars that feature craft beer or revolutions coming in, and so there's just right now, and it seems as though every single brewery that's in Chicago it's not just a brewery; they're really great breweries here, and so there's just like not only are there a number of things popping up, but it's quality stuff. So.
Well, this is a sophisticated market. I mean, people in Chicago know food, they know theater, they know music, they know art, and you can't come onto the scene making a mediocre or crappy product. Can I swear?
Yeah.
Okay, you can't. I'm filtering myself. You can't come on the scene making a crappy product. You really have to know what you're doing, and you have to mean it. You have to be genuine, because people in this market will know. They
Yeah.
will know. So I think that's where that's coming from, and we're hoping that we're fostering an environment where more people feel comfortable opening breweries here, because there's plenty of room. Another 12. Do you guys want to open a brewery?
Yeah.
If I had
We
any
need
We had the
skill.
money.
Yeah.
We need another 12 breweries in this city.
You've never tasted my homebrew. You don't want me to do that. Well, that's great. Like, we're just so happy to have you here in the scene and providing great stuff to liven up our weekends.
Right
It's
on.
been fantastic. We've been drinking it a lot, and we really can't thank you enough for having us, and can't wait to see what else you got in store.
We'll keep you
Course.
posted. Watch Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter will know.
Yeah.
There you go. You can
Twitter's
follow
the best
them,
place.
Metro Brewing. You can follow Tracy, and you can follow Metro Brewer.
Yeah.
You can follow Doug there.
For random Star Trek quotes.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And,
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys are welcome here anytime.
Beautiful. Well, keep an eye out for Metropolitan. Pick it up if you haven't done so, which I'm sure you have.
Just keep drinking.
Yes.
Keep drinking.
Shut up and drink.
Shut up and drink.